Alright, what's up, guys? So, it's a little soon, a little sudden. I'm updating my Madolche deck list because I've revised it quite a bit and I feel really confident with it given this format. I went undefeated in my most recent local, and I plan on taking this build to the case tournament in I think this Saturday. It's about a 90-man event. So, I'm just going to show you the build. Start off with the simple 9 starters, 3 Madolche, 3 Angeli, 3 Petting. This is kind of like every deck runs it. If you run any less, you're just making your deck way less consistent. We play the 1 Pudding. This is just to get Choco online. Play 2 Hoot Cake. Hoot Cake is awful in 3 because I feel like you break way too much with it and you never want to see it in your opening hand unless you drop a hand trap, which in that case, like, I'd rather see Angeli anyway. Now, 2 Messenger Lotto. You have to play the 2 for the full combo. If I could play 1, I would. That's it for the Madolche monster lineup. We play 3 Nib. We play 3 Shifter. Nib, I originally didn't even have in the side my last deck profile. I actually prefer Dark Ruler. However, Nib is just like, I feel like it's so strong in this format. Like, it hits so many rogue decks and it hits some of our bad matchups like Tri Brigade and Prank. I mean, it can help versus Virtual World even though we have a good matchup versus it. So I just really like how this went yesterday, as every time it was in my hand, I feel like I won because of it. Shifter's debatably the best hand trap in the format right now. If you can play it, you play it. Chateau, Ticket, 1 of each. 3 Salon, please play 3 Salon, never play anything else. This is what gets your level 4s online that aren't the Madolches. It helps you play through hand traps and helps you get Promenade or Ticket to extend. 3 Extra, play Prosperity if you can, please. I'm working on trading up to a Prosperity, but if you can't afford Prosperities, you can get a play set of Extras for the price of 1. 1 Called By, helps play through hand traps. And here's the first choice that I feel like is flexible if you so desire. I play the 3 Chalice. If you wanted to play 2 Chalice and play 1 Summoner Monk, if you feel desperate to get another starter, you can. Especially if Summoner Monk can play under hand traps like Shifter. So I feel like that's one of the reasons why it's nice to have. However, I am starting to play the Chalice because, first of all, the Summoner Monk didn't come up at all yesterday, so I didn't even need it when I was playing. But having an additional negate and being able to play through 1 additional like disrupt that your opponent may have is really nice, and it can help you. I actually used Chalice one time yesterday. I was swinging for game. I couldn't get enough on board without playing under Nib. And I had Chalice in hand. Sorry, I had Chalice set because this is turn 3. What I did was I swung. I swung with Madolche, right? And then I went damage step. Because after they agreed to the attack, they didn't think they were dead, so they let me attack. They didn't negate it or anything like that. So I went damage step, 400. And at that point, they lost the game. And I won the set because of it. So that was really sick. Okay, 2 Promenade. You play it because it's loopable and it's searchable. So you only need to play the 2. I actually had one game I lost because I had both of these banished. That's the only game I lost because I had both those banished. My banished pile was like 20 cards. It was so bad. But then we play the 3 Imperm. It's the final hand trap we play. Imperm is really strong in this format. It helps play through disrupts. And it really works well with Madolches as it doesn't clog up your grave. Then for the final part of the main, we play 3 Gozen Match. Gozen Match is really nice in this format, because it helps versus matchups like we struggle with, like Prank Kids and Tri Brigade. It does make Virtual World a little bit weirder to play around, it just, I really like the floodgate, and we don't have to worry about it at all. Like, it doesn't affect our deck whatsoever. So I feel like it's a free floodgate, and it's easy to side out if it's not live. But yeah, it's a 40 card main. Now moving on to the extra, we play 3 Tiramisu, 3 Teacher, 3 Puddings. Choco. And we play the 3rd Choco because we have extra. Otherwise, you'd cut this for 2 and play something else that you have room for. My personal choice would probably be a Link Spider. Now, that's it for the XYZ Madolche cards. Now, for the non-XYZ Madolche cards, we play 1 Zeus, 1 Gaia. I play the Gaia as a tech choice because being able to say you use Tiramisu effect to shuffle 2 because you can't go into Zeus otherwise because they'll pop you or something like that. I don't know, like just forcing stuff out. Then you go Choco, then you stack Gaia. That gives you a 4-mat Zeus rather than having a 3-mat. There were a few times back when I wasn't taking Gaia that I would get only a 3-material Zeus, and I'd be like, well, there's no point even going into Zeus at this point. This kind of sucks. So just being able to make a 4-mat Zeus is really nice. Now, 2 Dweller. We play the 2 Dweller because we play Extrav. If you wanted to maybe cut a Dweller for Link Spider, you can. I have like only one Dino Wrestler in my locals. Dinosaur player in my locals, so I'm not too worried about it. However, I am thinking about maybe cutting some room to make for a Link Spider. But Dweller is really strong. Health versus Tri-Brigade. It makes pranks pass. So. And we have 2 Sistar. We only play the 2. It doesn't even come up that often. So I don't even really like care about having it at 2. There's only one time I missed it. And I only missed it because like it was just a little bit extra I could have put on board. Like it didn't even like really help anything. And I won the game anyway. Even without Sistar. So it didn't really matter. But yeah. Also for the Abyss World, it also hits decks like Virtual World. It hits Eldritch. It hits just, I think like almost every deck it hits to some extent. And it's just so good. Now for the side, we play 3 Draw. 3 Kaijus. Play 3 Phantasme. This is something new that was not in the original build. I'm playing the Phantasme to try to accommodate for more rogue decks that will be appearing in this case tournament. And it hits Tri-Brigade. It plays around Salad. It's any deck that links a lot. It's really good to side into. It doesn't clog up your graveyard. And it's good for the striker as well. Now, Red Reboot. Harpies. And 3 Lightning Storm. This is your back row hate. I played against a burn striker deck where it's like all set like set 3 stuff, and you don't even really need these somewhat. Like I actually found that I didn't even side into these 4 because they had Awakening. Promenade and Tiramisu is actually the MVP, but these are really nice to have and help breaking boards, like going second, like against Virtual World. You drop this, like they're either losing Chuche in their sets or they're losing their Crystal Wing, and then they're like shuffle all quick effect monster. So I really like it. The only flex spot, and this might come up surprising, is Pankratops, and I feel like that's because I really like it playing against back row decks. Like it's really useful, but I am scared about playing against Drytron, and so if I was to do anything, I would cut for a 3rd Gamma Steel to have 4 Kaijus, so it's just one more way of shutting off Drytron. Because like our deck, it's so difficult to play through Herald Ultimateness. So like, and if you summon this, they're just gonna negate it. So like being able to Kaiju it is really nice. So that's the second flex spot. Well, I guess 3rd. If you rather you feel more comfortable with it. But yeah, that's it for the deck profile. I still think Madolche is top of Rogue. I think they're really strong. I definitely think they see not enough representation. I feel like I could definitely do well this event. Don't want to jinx anything or go X4 because of this. But I do feel confident in my build, and I'll let you guys know after the event. And I'll probably do like just a general thoughts and discussion on what I think of Madolche. I want to play more decks and play at bigger events before I really like give my in-depth opinion on it. But that's just all I have to say for right now. Madolche I think is a really strong deck. I think it's a heavy rogue contender. And I hope to see how good Madolche does in the future. But thank you guys so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hope you guys can give a like, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Bye.